Peter, first competitive game of the season, what's your thoughts?
We were really looking forward to the game, the build up of all the pre-season, and the fact that the pre-season friendlies are okay and serve a purpose to get minutes in, but you really want to be playing the competitive games. And the only disappointing thing is that we didn't start very quick. Aberdeen really started fast, and we conceded within the first 5 minutes, which is really disappointing, especially with all the work that we've put in, and the fans coming out to see us, and we conceded within 5 minutes. So it's always going to be tough then from that stage onwards. I thought we played really well in the shape and the way we worked. Defensively we were obviously going to have to defend a lot against them, and I thought we forced them into going long quite a bit. So there's plenty of positives. Some of the play that we did, but it was only after about 10 or 15 minutes when we got up to the pace of the game. So that's stuff to work on. It's a learning process for our players, myself, my coaching staff, about the players as well. So, and how we handle disappointment, which I thought was excellent. Didn't get affected really by the disappointment. We obviously conceded 2 and 3, but then we come out the second half and start really fast and really quick, and Benjamin Lusson hits the post. So there's plenty of positives to take out of today, but we've obviously lost 3-0, but against a very good side and one of the top 5 sides in the country. But we're disappointed about that too. So hopefully that says a good thing about the team, and how much we expect from them. So we'll see what happens on Tuesday.
It was a much better second half performance. Much seemed to be more up into the Aberdeen half, more attacking in that second half.
Yep, but again, you could look at that 2 ways. We'd say, yeah, it's excellent from us and the way we played and how we pressed and how we worked and the way we passed the ball. But then on the other side of that is Aberdeen are 3-0 up. So maybe don't have that urgency to do things. But again, I think we forced them into doing things they probably didn't want to do. Thought we were very competitive. It wasn't really. I don't think it wouldn't have been easy for them to play against us, and I don't think they would have enjoyed it. So that's a positive. But we need to then now work at, how do we then work with creating chances? How are we, pin teams in? So obviously we want to be seeing that on Tuesday night. We've had to do a lot of defending tonight, so hopefully Tuesday night we do a lot of attacking.
You said before the game this was a game that you would learn a lot about your players. You touched on it slightly there about learning. What have you learned about them today?
I've learned a hell of a lot. I won't be saying that on the camera too much, because I'll be giving away what we've been looking for. But the relationships between the players and how they're building. Really pleased with a lot of it. It's just that start. It dictates the whole game. If you concede one in the 4 minutes, 5 minutes, if you did that in the league, you've got a team then that'll probably sit in and trying to hold on to that lead. You have to then come out and try and attack a little bit more, and you could be caught in the counter attack. So you've got to learn from that side of it. But there's plenty of positives. I know from a fan side, maybe they'll look and go, "Oh, we've got beat 3-0." But from my point of view, we're playing against that. The likes of Leighton McIntosh, I thought was a handful all game for their centre backs. Then Xander Craig comes on and getting his debut, and again another centre forward, a handful. Kai Kennedy was finding great pockets of play. I thought Benjamin, Lusson, Rees and Harry Cochran, just they're up against 3 really good midfielders, and I thought they matched them like for like. I could go around the park. There's plenty of positives, so a lot to look forward to.
I don't think many fans would be judging you on today's game. I think people would be realistic and know that the opposition this isn't a game that you're going to be judged on. So as you say, there's a lot of positives. They look very strong today. Yep,
we do. But I'm very harsh on myself as well. So I know I mentioned the fans, but it's also we've lost the game, and I'm going, how do we improve with that? Even when we make mistakes, how do we improve on that? How do we not let things affect you like that? So the fact that we looked quite strong, I thought last week, because we were still in pre-season when we played Stirling, I thought we faded near the end of the match. So it's good to see then today that we were looking strong and fit near the end, and the players that come on the subs make an impact. So again, we're just looking to build all the time, and there's plenty of building going on.
Tuesday night will be a game that you will be judged on because it's a team from the same league. So what are you looking for from that game? I know a win, but...
Yeah, obviously a win, but just more of the same. Just that determination, that teamwork, discipline in how we defend, but also the discipline in how we attack. And there's loads of small little details that we've worked on. We worked on this week, even with some of the set pieces we had today, which I thought we were a lot more productive than we have been in the previous pre-season games, because we hadn't really worked on them. I think I mentioned that in my previous interview. So we just need to go and probably build that confidence in winning games. So if we get a win on Tuesday, we're then building again, and it's just getting the habit of winning games, and we're looking forward to doing that.
A couple of players coming in, Michael Hewitt, getting the games like from the start, and then, as you say, Xander coming on. So those players coming in, what are you looking for them to add?
Just to add to the squad, which you see Mikey Hewitt again had another really solid game today. He was big and strong and athletic, always wanted the ball as well, so that was really positive. But then Xander Craig comes on and makes an immediate impact. I thought today the way we played against Aberdeen, Leighton McIntosh was sometimes very isolated on his own, so we partnered him up with Xander Craig, and then I thought the two of them became a real handful and changed the game a little bit. But in doing that, we left ourselves a little bit more open in midfield. But it's against a top Premiership side, so again, as I said, we're learning about certain different ways we can play and how we work together as a team. So it's all positive.